Hello. Hello there. Welcome to the Rock Museum. How can I help you? Have some information that might be of use in your displays. That's grand. We're always glad to have more facts. Now tell me what you know. I helped to rebuild the observatory near Ardoin. I had to fight to do it and learn how to use the telescope too. I can draw you a diagram of the observatory if it would help. That would help immensely. Restored it, eh? And it works, you say? Excellent. Perhaps we can get it some real stargazing now. Display number 17, 5th age, year 70. I helped to free the wizard Merlin by using Excalibur. Is that some kind of spell? No, it's a sword. King Arthur's sword. What kingdom does he rule then? England. Where on Gielinor is that? It's not. That's that's what I've been trying to tell you. I found that King Arthur and his knights are really biding their time here in Gielinor until they are called back to their own world when they are needed. That's amazing. So he's really from another world. Well, this is interesting. I'll make sure a display is put up immediately. Well done, Chago. Display number 9, 5th age, year 132. Oh, and before I forget, we found this old lamp laying around. And since you've done such a sterling job, we'd like you to have it. Oh, random bits of tat. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Well, I recently defeated Delrith, a demon. I did it by using a sword called Silverlight, which is apparently the only sword that could do it. I can give you a description if you want. Delrith, incredible. I'm grateful to you for letting me know. Please tell me more about Silverlight and I'll get a display erected. Display number 25, age 5, year 20. I helped to save the gnome's grand tree. Oh, you mean those little green fellows with the gliders? Yes, I uncovered this nasty character called Gloff and ended up being ambushed by a black demon. A black demon? How did you survive? Oh, it was fine. After the demon, it was downhill all the way, and King Narnod allowed me to use the mine under the tree and free passage on the gnome gliders. You mean that those flimsy things can fly with more than a gnome in it? That is unexpected. I shall update the display immediately. Display number 10 upstairs in the middle of the room. Some disturbing and heroic news from Mauritania concerning the river Salve and the 7 priests. Oh. Yes, it seems like these 7 priests were also warriors and drove back the nasty things coming out of Mauritania. Then Saradomin blessed the Salve to stop them getting back. Quite worrying that it's just a bit of water keeping them there, but Saradomin will protect us, I've no doubt. Thank you for the information. I'll get the display up. Display number 23, H4, year 1100 to 1200. I discovered the truth behind the Carnelian family fortune. Oh, is that the family over near Ardoin? Yes, I got a bit involved in family business. And I found a secret cult in Ardoin and found that the Carnelian family started building a city of Ardoin from a house they'd captured from a Samarokian lord. The historian pulls out his writing implements and listens while you explain the whole story. How exciting. I'll get a display up immediately. The mages led me in on the secret to rune crafting. Ah, that! Tell me more. I can't tell you much, but I do know that rune essence can be mined from a secret place. Then, using the altars and talismans, I can change it into runes. Sounds like magic to me. I'll get a display up immediately. Display number 21, the first display of the 5th age. Cool. So that is 103 kudos, finally. And that's not all of them. All that you can get from the quest, but it's all of them that we're gonna do right now. And we can use the lamp, and we're gonna use that on prayer, I think. 1,000 prayer experience. That's nice. 31. We can now pray ultimate strength and can enter the monastery. Okay, cool. I think to start the new quest now, we need to talk to this guy. Have you any interesting news? No. Yeah, maybe this is actually the thing, actually. It is. Okay, so this is Bone Voyage. I apologize for not reading that, but I didn't think that I was correct in that. But that's what we're gonna want to start with next. We need to prepare a little bit for that. All right, so Bone Voyage. We're right here, like north of the dig site outside of a rock at the barge, and I've prepared with, I think, all of the stuff that I need for the quest, which is just the unfinished Marentil potion, 2 vodkas, and then I have down here just 2 oak planks, iron bars, some nails, a saw, and a hammer that will be needed to rebuild the bank box on Fossil Island when we get there. So I just prepared that as well. So let's get started. Hello, the curator said you could use some assistance here. Ah, yes, it's about time. We're in the final stages of preparation. There are a few minor adjustments I'd like to make to the barge before we get the crew ready. What can I do to help? Well, we've learned from our previous attempts that we need a sturdier type of wood to keep the barge afloat. However, magic logs had, well, peculiar side effects. Luckily, a new high-grade wood was discovered in the distant western land. It would make the perfect material for the areas of the barge we need to reinforce. So you'd like me to bring you some of this wood? It's not quite that simple, I'm afraid. You'll have to talk to the sawmill operator at the Varrock sawmill to the northwest. He'll let you know what has to be done. Okay, I'll talk to the saw operator. Do you want me to make you some planks for you? I can make... Yeah, no, I don't care about that. I'm here on behalf of the museum archaeological team. Ah, I was wondering when you would finally send over a member of the expedition. So what do you need me to do? None of the lumber here is appropriate for the task at hand. However, I've arranged a fairly generous deal between myself and the sawmill over in the Hosidious Woodcutting Guild. You'll have to deliver the agreement to their sawmill operator or a representative of the guild if you lack the requirements to enter. Sounds fairly straightforward. That's good to hear. Once the document has been signed, bring it back to me and we'll get those supplies sent over to the foreman. Okay, bye. Okay, and here, let's see what we got. Hello there. What business do you have with the Woodcutting Guild? I have a proposal for your guild's sawmill if it is from the Varrock sawmill. Ah, yes, our sawmill operator was expecting you. Do you have the proposal with you? Yes, I have it here. Excellent. Hand it over and I'll sign it on behalf of the guild if everything looks in order. There you go. We'll ship the redwood planks over to Varrock sawmill immediately. Redwood planks, eh? Those would certainly make for an interesting building material. Thanks, bye. Here, the Woodcutting Guild signed the trade agreement. Great. Do you have the documents with you? Yes, here we go. That looks all in order. I'll get those supplies to the foreman right away. Hello. The supplies arrived earlier. My men have reinforced the barge using those redwood planks. Thank you for your help, Shago. No problem. Is there anything else you need? The barge is prepared for the voyage, so I'm just about done here. Now that the barge is ready, you should probably talk to the lead navigator on board. There doesn't seem to be a gangplank. How am I meant to get on board? The barge guard will happily help you on board. Just give him a prod. Hello? Hello there. Can I help you? Can I go on the barge? Absolutely. The navigators are waiting for you on board. Hello? Hello, I'm the lead navigator on the expedition. I'll take it you're here to help us out. Yep, that would be me. Good, because we're going to need your help if we're ever going out on this voyage. What's wrong? Well, you may be aware of the previous attempts of this expedition. I'm aware, no need to tell me about them. They crashed and burned. That's pretty much all we need to know. I'm aware, no need to tell me about them. So, now do you understand why we need your help? Not really. The voyage is clearly cursed. Oh, right. Well, Shago, whether you believe it or not, know that none of my men will be going on this expedition unless you can ensure our safety from the curse. How am I supposed to do that? We're not the first crew to face a cursed voyage. Perhaps someone who has experienced one before can give you some advice. Any idea where I'll be able to find someone like that? I've heard all kinds of stories at the Rusty Anchor Inn in Port Sarim. I'm sure you'll be able to find out something about cursed voyages if you ask around the folks there. Okay, I'll see what I can learn. And go in here and talk to Jack Siegel. Arr, matey. Ever made any cursed voyages? I have sailed many a treacherous journey in my time. What'd it be to you? I'm meant to be setting sail on a voyage of my own, but the crew won't go without some sort of protection. I was hoping someone here would know of a way to avoid falling victim to the so-called curse. There be nothing so-called about the curses, laddie. Aye, 'tis a matter. It is a matter we take very seriously on our profession. Luckily, there are ways you can avoid a curse. Great, what do I need to do? Well, all depends on the nature of your travels. We're heading out on an expedition to an ancient, previously unexplored island for the Rock Museum. The museum, eh? You'll be digging up bones and them sorts then. Well, I guess so. Then the way I be seeing it, you'd be needing a lucky charm to do that. A lucky charm to do with digging up bones? Aye, I hear folk talking of an odd old man up in the quarry near Paterdomus, who sounds as if he might deal in those sorts of things. This poor young laddie is sailing a cursed voyage and you'd be just suggesting lucky charms? What you getting at, Ahab? Listen here, laddie. There'd be no way out of a cursed voyage. However, there are ways one can make it through unscathed. Aye, just like ye and your leg, Ahab. Take no notice of him. I just thought it would be worth you knowing all of the options is all. Perhaps. What would I need to make it through the voyage unscathed? Folk be telling tales of a special potion, a potion of sea legs. They be calling it a potion of sea legs. Aye, the crew simply drink the potion before they set sail, and the next thing they know, they're safely at their destination. Arr, magical potions be sounding like nonsense to me. Well, I guess I'll talk to the navigators and offer both up to the crew and see which they'd prefer before I before I go gathering them up. Thanks, guys. Arr. Arr. Close enough. Be off with you and talk to them navigators. You're ruining me rum. Oh. Welcome back, Shago. Any luck finding a way for us to make it through this cursed voyage? Yes, I've got two options actually. Interesting. Let's hear them. The first one is to use a good luck charm, something related to our expedition. A lucky bone from an odd old man in Paterdomus. There's a second. The second is a potion of sea legs. The crew would have to drink it at the start of the voyage. Well, certainly not putting my crew's life in the hands of some lucky charm. I think I'll go with the potion. I think the lucky charm sounds like a good idea. Oh, quiet boy, you shouldn't believe in such nonsense. It's okay, I can get both. Fine by me, as long as you get the potion. Thanks, mister. The apothecary in Varrock might be able to help you out with the potion of sea legs. I'd start by paying him a visit. Don't forget the lucky charm from the odd old man up in Paterdomus. Okay, I'll be back once I've got the potion of sea legs and the lucky charm. Ah, dang it. Hello, old man. Hi. I was told you might be able to help me get a lucky charm. Oh, yes. I suppose I might have something like that laying around. Why would you be looking for such an item? Making a cursed voyage. We're heading into an island on an archaeological expedition. Interesting, yes. I may have something that could be of use. That's great. What would you like for it? Absolutely nothing. You can have it for free of charge. Just be sure to bring back any interesting bones you find on that island. Sure. The old man hands you a small object made out of bone. Thanks. I am the apothecary. I brew potions. Do you need anything specific? Hi, I'm looking for an unusual potion to get my crew through a cursed voyage. Aha! Don't tell me. You want a potion of sea legs? Yes, actually. What's so funny? You'd be amazed at the nonsense these pirates believe. I'll let you in on a little secret. There's no magical potion to save you from the sea wrath. Then what have you been giving those sailors? A simple herbal remedy containing vodka. Lots of vodka. Look, if you can bring me in the ingredients, I'll make you the potion. It's going to save your crew from sea curses of... It's not going to save your crew from sea curses, of course, but it'll certainly put your fears to rest. Well, I don't really have a choice here. I need that potion. What ingredients do you need? 2 bottles of vodka and an unfinished Marentil potion. I already have everything else I require. Okay, I'll be back soon. Hey, I'm back. Do you have the ingredients for the potion? Yep, I got them here. Excellent, hand them over and I'll mix the potion. You hand the apothecary the ingredients. He adds a few herbs of his own before handing back the foul-smelling concoction. Hello? Hey, have you managed to get me that lucky charm? Yes, I have it here. Thanks, I'm feeling lucky already. Yeah, I'm sure you are. Lead navigator. Any luck getting your hands on that potion of sea legs? Yes, I have it here. Excellent work, Shago. I'm sure the crew will be very glad to hear about this. Looks like we got everything we need to set off. And we're ready to go when you are, Shago. I'm ready, let's go. Each member of the crew, apart from the junior navigator, take a sip from the potion of sea legs. It doesn't take long for the potion to take effect, causing them to pass out. What did your potion do to the crew? Well, the apothecary figured they can't be afraid if they're unconscious. But then who's going to get us to the island? Aren't you meant to be a navigator? Yes, a junior navigator. I've never navigated open waters like this. What are we going to do? Oh, okay, let me think. You'll need to operate the barge controls. I'll let you know if we're heading in the right direction. You'll have to fight against the winds to keep the bearing north. You can do that by steering the barge. You can increase or decrease the speed by adjusting the sails. You might find keeping the bearing north easier at slower speeds, but it will take longer to reach the island. If we're heading in the wrong direction for too long, I'll take us back to the dig site. Let me know if you want me to go back over the instructions at any point. Wow. Okay, I was really bad at that. Wow. Dear Lord. Okay, well, we've completed Bone Voyage. And we have access to Fossil Island. Good work, Shago. It wasn't. No. You got us here in one piece. I suppose you'll want to start exploring the island as soon as possible. Here, take this journal so you can keep track of your discoveries. Base camp is being set up on shore. Let me know if you'd like to head there. Interesting. Okay. I would like to head there. Oh. God damn it. We travel there. No. I don't want to go to the dig site. Is it travel with the junior? Oh, there. Okay, good. Ah, finally. We're here. We're finally at the dig site. And we can go in there, yeah? And fix the bank chest. And now we can bank here. Yay! And the Fossil Island notebook, we throw that away for now. And deposit all of that stuff too. And that. Cool. That is pretty awesome. Now we have access to the best training for us in our combat stuffs. With the crabs here, whatever they are. So I'm gonna get some combat training. Yay! And after spending quite a while at the ammonite crabs on Fossil Island, we've now reached 57 in attack, 57 in strength, and 55 in defense, and 56 in hit points. This clip is recorded like a week after the last one, so I've done a little bit of improvements in a couple of areas. Just mostly when I've been playing on mobile, which is why I haven't really been able to capture any of that content. I have done a bit of rune crafting. So we're up to 30 there. I have done a bit of mining and smithing, mining up to 75 now. A little bit of agility up to 68. And I think that's about it. A few levels in farming, and 48 in magic. So I decided to, after I had brought up my melee combat skills a bit, I decided to do the magic stuff as well, and I did most of that on just the normal crabs as well. But after a while, I started thinking about runes and started looking into what I need to do for runes. And one of the things that I can do with runes right now to make a bit of money is to use the low-level alchemy. And I could use low-level alchemy to level up to 55 in magic so that I can get high alch, but I need nature runes. Nature runes is a bit peculiar to get, because to get the talisman for it, I need to go out into the abyss, into the wilderness, which I don't really feel up to doing right now. But there are also some enemies right here in Falador, wizards that fairly frequently drop nature runes, at least in the capacity that I need them at this point, which would not be the worst thing to do, I feel like, because I mean, for starters, I don't have the level in rune crafting to make nature runes yet. I need 44 to make nature runes, but when I do want them, I have to go into the abyss, which is somewhere, and apparently the easiest way to get there and to get the talisman is to do the fairy rings, and we don't have the fairy rings unlocked. So I came up with another plan, because going here and fighting the wizards with my melee skills is not advisable. Like I even with the combat skills that I have. I mean, granted that I don't have excellent gear, but even with what I have, I lose quite a lot of health just fighting them, because melee is so shitty against magic, apparently. So my plan for right now is to actually start doing ranged. We have 12 ranged experience. I have not touched ranged since Tutorial Island. I have absolute 0 in fletching. I have not gotten a single experience in fletching so far. And that is what I'm gonna work on right now. And so what we have is I have made a bunch of bronze arrow tips. We have not enough feathers to make this happen, but and this is my ranged outfit. It's amazing, isn't it? Actually, now that I think about it, I think I actually have a hat that the leather. Do I not have the leather hat? I don't think I have the leather hat actually. Maybe that's on my main. But yeah, the helmet is not super bad for ranged. It gives a little bit of a boost in there. But so my plan is to actually start making some arrows myself, and I wanted to bring you all on in on that the first time that we make our own arrows. So we're gonna make arrow shafts. We're just gonna fletch them into the logs into arrow shafts, and I feel like, I mean, obviously I I also know that this is not gonna be the most like the fastest way of doing things or whatever, but it's the way that I'm choosing to do it, and I'm sorry if that offends you in any way, but this is what I'm gonna do, and we have fletching level 2. But this is basically what I'm gonna do. So my plan is to make all of the arrows that I can right now, and I will not be able to make all of them that I have for the bronze arrow tips that I have, because I need like 500 extra. But I thought that I would. So now we use the arrow shafts on the feathers to make the headless arrows. But my plan is to make enough arrows that I can go and start killing some chicken, and getting the rest of my feathers from there, basically. And I'm just gonna continue from there, and probably when I've reached the feathers that I need, which will also, of course, give me the ranged experience that I need. Hopefully, I will move over to killing cows, and the cows will allow me to get the cow hides so that I can make an actual ranged outfit, like a full ranged outfit. I think, I hope that's how it works, isn't it? We can make leather gloves. Well, we don't really need the boots because I don't think they actually give anything, but we can make the cowl and stuff, and it's actually not much here that we need. I don't think the leather cowl is actually better than what we have. Leather van braces I already have. Leather body I have on me. I don't think it's until leather chaps that I can. No, wait, leather chaps I already have as well. I'm not really sure. It's probably this then, studded stuff, but I haven't looked into how to make those. So I'm gonna have to do that. But for now, we are gonna kind of just follow that plan, and I'm probably just gonna do that AFK, or like not AFK, but do that off screen, because me killing chickens is not really interesting anymore. I also want to broach the subject of the quests. I have watched a lot of different progression video series so far on RuneScape, and from what I can tell, people generally don't enjoy quests because for some reason pretty much everyone says that the questing is something that the people have seen in videos so many times already. But I mean, so far I haven't seen a single progression video that has actually showed the quests, unless there's the actual like videos that are just specifically for quests. And I personally miss that in videos. Like I enjoyed the quest, like that's a part of the progression, and I truly hope that you guys enjoy what I'm doing with the quest, because that's kind of just the way that I like to do it. And it's just kind of, yeah, I mean, in the end, it's just kind of what I want, what I would have wanted people to do in their progression videos as well. Like I think it's interesting to see the quests as well, and they're a very big and an important part of the game. And of course I do get that a lot of people have played through the quests a lot of times already. I know that, but I'm also pretty sure that even if you've played through the quests multiple times, you have no idea what you're doing, because you're just following the wiki or the quest helper or whatever, and don't really ever stop to to actually listen to the what's said on the quest. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling about that. I hope you guys enjoy what we're doing so far in this series, and I really hope that we can just continue doing what we're doing. And I will be happy to take any of you guys's input on what we should do. I have a couple of ideas myself. For right now, I'm gonna go through with what I've talked about and work a bit on that between episodes, and from there I have ideas, but I will gladly take any any criticism that I can work with. But yeah. So that's gonna be the end of this video, and thank you guys so much for hanging out with me through all of this, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye bye.